All right, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. This is Brian Anderson at the table with basketball royalty. Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Allie LaForce, our reporter. And now the Los Angeles starters. Hachimura at power forward with Ayton at center. Reeves and LeBron out on the perimeter. And it's Doncic in at the point. And for the Warriors, Curry and Pods pairing up in the backcourt. Down low, it'll be the tenacious pair of Butler and Draymond. And it's Moody in at the three. It's game one for both teams, Clark. Preseason is over, and this new season is underway.
Yeah, you can kind of feel that both teams, BA, are a little bit anxious and nervous, but an exciting kind of nervousness. So let the season begin. I'm glad we're starting.
Here's Doncic, coming off a solid outing against Memphis. Lets it go from deep. Sinks the tray.
Don't know what you're thinking, but you got to get out on that or Luka gonna cook you.
I asked him about LeBron James and what his team's defensive game plan was against him, and he said to me, hope and pray that he misses a majority of his shots. With LeBron, there's only so much you can do against him, but we're gonna do our best. We'll see what happens here tonight. Brian, back to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Outside Reeves. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
In traffic, Austin Reeves up to the challenge.
And so it's Butler who brings up the ball for the Warriors. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Well, the writing is on the wall. The Lakers are Luka's team now. And it seems quite possible this will be King James' final season with the team after he picked up his almost $53 million player option. While LeBron is not entirely comfortable with the situation from my understanding, and guys, he's got to make the most of every season he has left.
Yeah, got to roll with the punches. All right, Shams, thank you very much for that report.
I mean, come on, a 7-footer with a 7'5" wingspan. Ayton beats everyone to the ball and converts easily.
And it's Green missing. The Lakers have gone 3 of 4, off to a nice start. Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. Moody from outside. Rebound by the Lakers. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
They've hit 4 of their first 5 shots. Great execution and attention to detail.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Los Angeles, LeBron James.
Clark, over the last few seasons, LeBron's three-point shooting has been more efficient than ever.
Yeah, how about this, BA? Since 24, he's right around 40% from deep on 5 attempts per game. So that's really impressive. And, you know, a guy like him, his greatness, part of his greatness is how he continues to reinvent his game, making modest modifications to what he does.
The Lakers with the ball. After the Warriors picking up a basket just a moment ago. Nails it from 3.
Reeves can make you pay from deep, especially if you allow him to get comfortable and set.
Pass to Curry. The 3 is up. Gets the 3 ball to go.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Reeves. He's got 5. And Ayton with the stuff.
Love the playmaking ability of Reeves. Looks to me like he improves this area of his game every season.
Outside Pajemski. Back to Curry. The 3 ball. Another 3 for Golden State.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Doncic. Again, Los Angeles.
I think it's the in-between game, along with his savvy and ball handling, that separates Luka as a world-class scorer.
Back to Butler. Inside, Moody. Some solid defense from James.
He felt the defense on that attempt. Great rim protection.
Here's Doncic. That falls. Nice feed that time from James.
Not being where it needed to be for him to continue to play at the level he's been playing at.
1:36 left to play in the first quarter. Hield for 3. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one. Healed for three. LeBron with the rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And finished off by Hayes.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
He was all alone on that one.
Right at the rim, just couldn't capitalize.
Off the mark there with a three. Here's James. That one goes. Count it. And that's now 8 points for LeBron James.
Well, they count on big-time production from him at the offensive end.
Well, offense is the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. It's Los Angeles. They lead by 7. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return.
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
The Lakers lead by 7. And last season, the Warriors had their most success playing a small ball lineup, Grant.
Well, they more than held their own on the backboards in defending the paint. But you knew they'd look to add some size this summer.
They've got Kuminga, Trace Jackson-Davis out there with Quentin Post. Then it's Buddy Hield, and it's Butler in at the 2. That's the group for Golden State as we kick off the second quarter. Now here's Butler. On the attack, JB.
Throwing it down in style. Butler playing with a lot of force.
James with the ball. Give him 8 points now. Count it. Good. James has got 10 points in the game.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Pass to Butler. James with a steal. All right, let's go to the leaderboard and see the top passing teams last season. The Warriors, 4th.
And what really stands out to me about this team is how they share the rock. They don't want good shots, they want great shots. And collectively as a team, that's what they seek out.
And he drops the first. Well, Grant, we know teams are hunting triples like never before. What's the line before you get a little 3 happy, though?
Well, B.A., I don't care how well you're shooting it. If you have an opportunity to get to the rim, you have to take it.
Second free throw, no good. Down to 5 on the shot clock. James with the ball. Jackson-Davis picks him up. Shot's good by James. Oh, boy. Looks like he was injured there.
And you guys know that this is something every player worries about, no matter your age or your ability.
Yeah, you know, aside from some of the player protection rules, which have been of benefit, a lot of it just comes down to what the body can withstand.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Vanderbilt's checked in, and Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
And you look at the addition of Jimmy Butler. G.A., why has he been such a fit for the Warriors?
He really is an unselfish, high IQ superstar, and that's what the Warriors are all about. And his isolation, interior scoring has given them another look offensively.
You want to be a successful team in this league, you need to find someone that you can feed the ball to and count on to score.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Green comes in for Quentin Post. And it's Brandon Pajemski in for Kuminga. Doncic against Curry. Pass to Green, and Green slams it in.
How about the execution inside by Green? He's excellent at knowing when to attack down low.
The Lakers on offense. They're on a 16-7 run. Here's Doncic. Doncic gets it to go inside.
Well, he's done everything you want offensively. Great shot selection, and he is a big reason why they have the lead.
Podziemski, the bounce pass. Down low, Green, and Green slams it in.
Okay, Draymond showing you he can still get up. Do not sleep on Draymond's hops.
Takes the 13-footer, and another basket for the Lakers.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
And here's Green outside. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far. They set the pick. He lobs it up, and Hayes throws it down. So, Tim, here's a word you often hear teams talk about, and that's culture. How does an organization create the right culture?
Well, I think, Kevin, you establish core values, and then you...
So smart. He'll get others involved.
They set the pick. Here's James. Strong inside. What a move by James.
Yeah, I love that. He comes off the pick and takes it right to the hole.
Here's Kuminga. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. Doncic against Curry. Luka making it look so easy inside.
And it doesn't take much for Doncic to get hot. And once that happens, well, he is almost unguardable.
Back to Curry. A 3. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
Doncic passes to Ayton. One-on-one fast break. And Green slams it in.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
And give him a lot of credit for his effort right there running the floor.
Reeves in the corner. Here's James. Rebound by Butler. Butler's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And we see Brandon Podziemski. He's been a valuable player, Tim, since his first day in the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, he's just the type of guy every team could use. He's a winner.
They're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
And at the right time, they could have let this game get away from them, but they never stopped believing.
And he banks in the layup. Reeves has got 11 points. On the wing, James. Headed by Green. And here's Doncic from the arc. And basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
And we're so used to Doncic operating with the ball in his hands, but it's good to see him mix it up and work off the catch.
Podziemski's shot is good.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey, Kevin. The Lakers are trying to maximize what LeBron James has left in the tank. Coach J.J. Redick said, when you get to coach one of the greatest players ever, you take a lot of joy and pride and excitement in that. And it's my job to help him in these last few innings of his career. Back to you.
A rare opportunity indeed. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. And the rejection by Ayton. Releases from 15, and LeBron gets it to go with the assist by Doncic. Now it's a 5-point Los Angeles lead, and so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks, and stolen by James. Here's Hayes, and Hayes throws it down.
And this is who James is, a guy who's always looking to pass it and involve his teammates.
Here's Hield, 10 points for him. Launches it. That one's not going to go. And so it's Los Angeles, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We've got more in store for you right after this.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
Thank you once again, Allie. Curry gets the bucket.
He has perfected his ability in the pick and roll. Curry going to work.
Lakers leading by 6. Reeves outside. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Here's Smart. And Ayton throws it down.
And using that 7'5" wingspan, putting it back off the miss, one of Ayton's specialties.
Smart against Curry. A 3-ball. Another miss by Curry. Los Angeles has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
Yeah, when your lead guard is doing that, it just creates excitement.
Smart against Curry. 6 to shoot. Beyond the arc. Oh, what a stroke from Curry.
I mean, the range is just unreal. Curry can make even the toughest shots look easy.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. And here is Curry. Nice take from Curry. Puts it right back up and in.
And with a limitless jump shot, the elusive ball handling skills, Curry can get a bucket pretty much whenever he wants.
Well, this team relies on his scoring, and no shocker, he's done his part.
Butler sets a screen for Curry. Tries it from 16, sinks the big jumper.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
Curry with the steal. Here's Butler. And there's Butler with the flush.
And Butler, no stranger to these pressure situations. A big-time gamer who knows how to take over on key possessions. Just so reliable. I mean, that basket there will give them a little bit more of a cushion.
Warriors trail by 6. Now here's Curry. 1:41 left in the fourth. Now Butler. And there's the dunk.
And everything Butler does, he does with a bang, including those 2 points.
Green with the ball. Now guarded by Ayton. Curry fires. Hachimura rips it down.
Yeah, he's got to be mad at himself for missing that one, especially considering the defense didn't really affect him.
Golden State's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Stephen Curry misses the deep 3. And so it's Hachimura who brings up the ball for the Lakers. Oh, LeBron does it again!
Was there ever any doubt who they were going to go to? LeBron James is clutch.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. Curry is inside. Guarded by Doncic. He drills the 3.
And when things are tight, Butler just seems to step his game up. Tremendous score here in the clutch.
Hachimura with a screen on Curry. Doncic! The long shot, no good.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here. Yeah, good job to take it right at him.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Warriors, Stephen Curry. taking 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that brings them within 2 here. And the Lakers making a change here. James is checked in. Stephen Curry hits them both.
And how big was that? He is just so reliable, so confident at the free throw line.
Doncic powers it home.
Remember that one, guys, a difference maker.
What a big-time shot. Those are the moments you dream about as a kid.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. Now, Doncic. Got it up in time.
He did it! Just got it off in time.
Down it goes at the buzzer. Boy, doesn't get any better than that.
Wow, a highlight reel shot.
And so it's the Lakers who come out on top here.
LeBron, it was a challenge for you tonight as far as the matchup went. How much does that motivate you in a game like this?
My matchup is not an individual matchup. It's us as a team trying to get better, and we was able to hold court, so it was a good win for us.
Thanks, LeBron. Guys?
And as always, Allie, thank you so much. And that'll do it, folks. Alongside Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Luka Doncic.